Okay. Oh, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome. Let's start in Tadasana, hands to heart. We're going to calm our minds and empty our silly brains full of nonsense and focus on our bodies and breath and our minds. So let's close our eyes. We're going to inhale for 4, exhale for 4, very slowly, and you'll go at your own pace. But let's just go inward. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. A few more breaths here. And when you're ready, release your arms, your hands. Open your eyes. I just want to go over one thing before we get started. I use the cue often, and I just want you to understand what it means. So if I stand sideways, when I say rotate the shoulders externally, this is external. So it's really going back and down. So your shoulder blades are going down your back, but at the same time, as always, you're using your core, which means your tailbone is going down towards gravity. Your muscles above your pelvis are going up. You're using all your interior core muscles here, from your ribs to your pelvis, and all those interior muscles in your torso area. So that is really what I'm saying all the time, and that is really the correct alignment. So it takes effort and time, but we work on it slowly and steadily, and it comes to us. Okay, we're going to just warm up the hamstrings, warm up the spine a little bit. So let's roll down slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bending the knees, bend and stretch at your own pace. Check in with your body. See how it feels today. From bent knees, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Last thing to come up is the head, followed by a big inhale, back to Samasthiti. Big inhale up, bending the knees, rolling down, bend and stretch. From bent knees, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Big inhale, back to Samasthiti. This time let's keep our legs straight. Inhale up, bend from the hips all the way down. You can hang on to your elbows here if you want, a little deeper stretch. If you need to bend your knees, that's okay. Feel what your body needs. Lift those hips high. Come into flat back, hands can be ahead or to the floor, whatever works for you today. Shoulders away from the ears. Back to full forward fold. Keep your breath even. And roll up slowly from straight legs all the way up. We're going to take some cleansing breaths. As we inhale our arms up, we inhale up and then out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and out. One more time. Right. Into a wide stance, feet turned out. Watch your long spine here. Try and feel your thighs are pushing towards one another here. So your legs are engaged. Find that long stance. Watch the hollow in your back. Open the arms and go down straight, very straight. Breathe. Hands to the ceiling. Shoulders away from the ears. Hold it. Cactus. Back to open. Up. Cactus. One more round. Open. Up. Cactus. Hold it. And let's stretch those inner thighs now. Lifting the shoulders here, it's about the only time I allow it. Ready, push those knees away from each other. And now let's twist. Gently looking over your left shoulder. Let the neck be long so it starts to release a little bit. Other side. One more time each side. And last side. Back to our original position. Open the arms. Arms up. Cactus. One more time. Open. High. Cactus. And straighten the legs. Turn the feet parallel, wide stance. Check your alignment before we get started and roll down slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Head is heavy, arms are heavy. You can bend and stretch here, waking up the spine. You can hold your elbows if you like, rock it side to side, get your hips a little bit moving. Release the arms, let's interlace them and reach the arms high to the ceiling. Make sure you're not rolling on the outer edges of your feet. Opening the chest here. One more big breath. Let the hands be heavy. Hold on to your left ankle, nose to knee. You can bend and stretch that knee as we're warming up. Other ankle. Bend and stretch. Head is heavy here. Hanging over one more time, both hands to the floor, heavy head. Should be waking up a little bit, that's fine. Let's interlace the fingers one more time. Reach those hands high. Try not to roll on your feet. Release the hands and walk the hands back into center. In full forward fold here. You should feel a little looser. Come to tabletop, strong, long spine. Breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. Come down to full forward fold. One more time to flat. Long spine here. Push those hips away. Lengthen that tailbone. Down to full forward fold. And roll up slowly. Come to the front of your mat. You're going to take a big step back through your 4 feet, whatever's comfortable for you. Find that position, your hips are facing forward. Open the chest. Use your core here. Shoulders are back and down. We're going to bend into that front leg. We're going to go all the way down with our fingertips and stretch that back heel as far away as from you as you can. The left knee is over the front, the left foot. Use your core here, your hips are even. Then push back. Open the chest here. You can rock back and forward. Place that back foot down on the floor. Straighten the front leg. Try and get your nose to knee here. Back, down, open the chest. Long spine here, hips even. Breathe. And straighten the front leg. You can flex it if you want. Two more big breaths. Back to our deep lunge. Open the chest here. Take it into plank. High plank. Fingers are spread. Shoulder width apart. Stack over the shoulders. Pushing back on your heels. Long torso. Open the chest here. Breathe. Bend the knees beneath the hips. Release the toes and walk your hands out. Stretching out the spine. Keep a 90-degree angle at your knees. Push down on your shins. Try and get your breath even again. As you release, you may have to move your forehead, your hands, shoulders away from the ears here. You do that by turning the insides of your elbows up to the ceiling. Breathe. Walk the hands back. Come onto your forearms, shoulder width apart, and back into low plank. Pushing back on the heels. Use your core here. Open the chest. And breathe. Nice long spine. Push those heels. One more big breath. Come back down onto your knees. Find that 90-degree angle, hip width apart, and reach your arms out one more time. Really lift those hips. Lift them high. Shoulders away from the ears. Spread the fingers. Reach those arms. Try and get your breath even. From here, walk your hands towards the sides of your body. Then we're going to push up into the first downward dog of the day. So paddle the feet. Bend and stretch, whatever works. Lift those hips high. Pushing down on the heels. Really lift the hips. Take your left foot now in front and in between your two hands into our low lunge, opening the chest, pushing back on the heel. Long spine, your hips are even here, facing front. Your knee is over your foot. Feel that stretch. Let's straighten that front leg. Nose to knee. Oh, did I do the same leg? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I hope it's the opposite leg. Bend it down again, opening the chest. And stretch that leg. Nose to knee. I think it is the wrong side, so forgive me. Let's change sides. Pressing back on the heel, opening the chest here, and straightening the right leg. You can flex or keep that foot down, the front foot, nose to knee. Breathe into it. Back to low lunge, opening the chest. Hips are even. Keep that knee over the foot. And straighten that front leg. A little deeper stretch when you flex the foot. Breathe. Bending down, opening the chest, hips even. Don't let that knee sway out or in. It needs to be over the front foot. And last time, straighten that right leg, nose to knee. Breathe. Take that right leg all the way back down into downward dog. Bend and stretch. Lift those hips. Push down on your heels. Bend your knees down. Walk your hands out one more time. Lift the hips. Shoulders away from the ears. Try and normalize your breath when in these sort of relaxing but hard positions. Walk your hands back to tabletop. Find your alignment here. Hands beneath the shoulders stacked. Knees beneath the hips. Use your core. Open your chest. Tailbone is pushing away towards the back of the room. Together, let's inhale up, opening the chest. And exhale down, nose to knee, nose to chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Let's hold it here. Push your chest out. Really push it out. Shoulders away from the ears. Feel that position. And exhale down. Chin to chest. Long, strong arms. Curl your toes. And come into our squat position here. Find your focus, find your balance, use your core. Try and get the heels on the floor. The wider your feet, the easier the stance. If you want, you can take your hands to the third eye. Keep your focus. Breathe. Whenever you're ready, hands to floor, pull forward, fold. Half forward fold, hands can be to the ground or straight ahead. Long spine here. Full forward fold and roll up slowly. All the way up. Big inhale. Back to Samasthiti. Very good. A little bit warmed up now. Shake those legs out. Check our balance today. I don't know what's going on with the music, but I'll just do this quickly. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so from here, come to your ball of your foot. First of all, make sure you've got that strong alignment. Shoulders are rotated, core is working, your legs are engaged. Find the focus ahead of you. Go onto the right ball of the foot, to the toes. Lift that foot. Hold it. Sorry about the music, I don't know what's going on. Hold it. Bring it back down here and to the back. You can, if you want to hold your foot, you can. If you lose your balance like I do, it's okay. Come back to the back, down, and find tree pose. Take your hands wherever you want today, wherever they feel right. And while you're holding that, I'm going to try to fix the music. Okay, come on down. Let's take the other side, starting from a strong stance to the ball of the foot, left foot, to the toes. Find your focus, find your breath. Lift that foot. Hold it. One side may be easier than the other. If you need to hang on somewhere, hang on. I just don't have anywhere to hang on right here. Hold it. Bring it down to the bottom. Whoops. Keep your balance. Take it to the back. Hold it. You use your arms wherever they feel right for you. Hold it. Back down. Hold it. Breathe. And into tabletop. Oh, one side may be easier than another. Just be mindful of the change today. Whenever you're ready, come down, shake out those feet. Come again to the top of your mat. We're going to go into chair pose. Really elongate that spine, tailbone is down. Pressing down, your core is working. You're trying to get as deep as you can into that position. Long spine, head in line with the spine. Try to get your shoulders down. Go a little deeper. Hold it. Breathe. Left foot goes back, big step back. Straighten that right leg. We're going to bend into it one more time. Nose to knee. Hips are square. Breathe. Hamstrings should be a little looser now. Take that left foot all the way back. Find downward dog, pressing the hips high. Lift the hips high, push the heels down. Take the right foot now between the hands. Straighten the leg, nose to knee. and back into downward dog. Push the hips high, shoulders away from the ears, pressing those heels down. Ready, lift the hips. Should be getting easier, downward dog. In this position, it's always good to watch your breath, try to get it normal, even. Bend the knees and come into child's pose for a moment. Rolling up, sitting on your heels. Find what's comfortable for you today. Do not sickle your feet. Keep them straight ahead. Watch those baby toes. Nice long spine here. Big inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, exhale down. And roll over. Interlace your fingers and lift your arms to the ceiling. Really feel that the shoulder blades are kissing each other. Shoulders away from the ears. And breathe. Release the arms. Roll up slowly back to our original position. Nice and strong. We're going to hang on to the bottoms of our feet or reach even further back. You can turn your fingers facing front, whatever works for you. You feel what works for you today. Because what we're going to do is we're going to push up our hips all the way, let your head go, really opening up the psoas muscles. Breathe. When you come down with control, slowly, all the way. Last thing to come up is the head. We're going to do that one more time. If you can hold onto your feet, that's camel. So here, you're ready, push up. Hold. Breathe. And come down with control. Back to center. And let's take a break in child's pose. Releasing the back. If you prefer to have your arms forward, feel free. Get your breath even again. Walk your arms shoulder width apart. Curl your toes back into downward dog. One more time. Lifting the heels. Lifting the hips. Pushing down on the heels. If you're able, come down onto your forearms here. You might have to alter your feet. Lift those hips. Bend the knees. Release the toes. 90-degree angle. Walk those hands back out. Lifting the hips. Should be a lot looser now. Walk the hands back and come to a seated position. If you're ready to try lotus or half lotus, this would be the time. I think we are fairly warmed up. So, most important thing here, as always, that plumb line all the way through the crown of the head. Shoulders are rotated, core is working. Both sit bones even on the ground. Let's take a few breaths here before we start. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. We're going to roll down. You may not go far. Keep your both sit bones even. Hands can be palms up, behind or in front. Whatever works today for you. Keep those sit bones on the ground. Head is heavy. Shoulders are away from the ears. Breathe evenly. On your next inhale, roll up slowly. Back to our original position. And let's twist. So we're keeping that vertical spine and we're just twisting around it. So right arm on left knee. Keep the chest open. Look over the left shoulder. But keep that vertical spine. With every exhale, you may get a little further around. Push that chest out. Back to center and other way. Looking over the right shoulder. Really feel that twist. Long neck. And breathe. Back to center. Open the arms, palms up. Bring them to the top. Have your pointer fingers kissing each other straight up. And lift, grow. Shoulders away from the ears. Really grow. And with control, try and go over without releasing the sit bones. With control, always slowly, gently, try and elongate that spine all the way down, if you can, as far as you're able to do. Breathe into it. Relax over it and roll up slowly. And cross your legs, shake them out. And we're going to go the other side. So one side may be easier than the other. I know I'm more comfortable with one leg over the other, but finding our alignment nice and long, using the core, shoulders are externally rotated, lengthen, and over slowly. Hands can be behind or in front. One side may feel better than the other, just be mindful of the difference. Breathe. Shoulders away from the ears. On your next inhale, roll up slowly. Back to center. Left hand on right knee, opening the chest here, keeping that length in the spine, looking over the right shoulder. Both sit bones are even on the ground. Back to center and other way. Open that chest. Keep that length in the spine. Breathe. Back to center. Find that length. Open the palms high, open. Let's take our mudra again. Shoulders away from the ears, lengthen that spine, use your core here. And with control, keep that long spine as long as you're able. Really reaching out from the hips all the way, if you're able, to the floor. If you want to relax your arms here, that's fine. Do what feels good today. On your next inhale, roll up slowly with control. Back to our original position. Unravel those feet. Shake them out. Ew, one side is definitely weirder than the other. Let's check the time. Okay. So we're going to roll down all the way. Well, no, let's take a boat. Starting from a nice, strong position. Using the core. Find that balance. Find your focus. You can straighten the legs if you like. Keep it strong. Really long spine here. Core is working hard. You can flex the feet if you like. Place your feet down on the floor and roll down vertebra by vertebra all the way, slowly with control. Find your alignment here. Same rules apply. Let's flex our feet. Find Tadasana on the floor. Hands are open, shoulders are open. Core is working. Don't sickle the feet. Open across the collarbone. Neck is long. That's what we strive for on the floor and when we stand. Anywhere. Okay, so we're going to bring the right knee in. Give it a hug. Keep the neck long here. I want you to lift the left leg about 6 inches off the floor, holding the right knee in. Now straighten that right leg. You can interlace your fingers behind the thigh. Shoulders are open, core is working. Hands down the floor, I think push this. We're going to keep scissoring. Go slowly, feel it. Long neck. Place the left foot down. Bring in the right knee, side to the knee, to the chest. Straighten that right leg to the ceiling. Flexing the foot. So the left leg is working. Foot can be flexed or pointed. As you exhale, try to bring the right thigh closer to the torso. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Bend that knee. Give it a big hug. Bend the left leg. Put it to the ground so it's stacked beneath your hip. Place your shin, your right shin, over your left thigh. Lift that foot off the ground. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. Long spine here. And really feel that, bring that thigh towards the torso. Opening the hips gently. Lengthen the left leg to the ceiling. And keep pulling it towards the torso. Place it back down on the floor. Extend that left leg and extend the right leg. Check your alignment. Left knee into chest. Breathe into it. Right leg is working. Lift that right leg 6 inches off the floor. Make sure your back does not hollow out. Use your core. Hold it. Keep those shoulders right on the ground. Extend that left leg up. You can place your hands down on the floor if you like. And just with control, go slowly here. Scissor back and forth. And breathe. One more time, each side. Place that right foot down, bend in the left knee. Straighten it to the ceiling. Interlace the hands behind the thigh. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Bend it back in, give it a hug. Bend the right knee. Keep it stacked beneath the hip. Place the left shin over the right thigh. Lift that right leg. Interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. And really feel that lovely stretch on the bottom of the back, the lower back. If you'd like to straighten the leg, feel free. Keep the neck long, shoulders down. Place the foot back on the floor. Lengthen both legs onto the ground. Back into Tadasana. Feet are flexed. Everything working. Hands, palms up at your side. Keeping that length in the spine, that plumb line. We're going to do some cleansing breaths here. As we inhale through the nose, we take our hands all the way up to the top. And we exhale through the mouth, making noise. Inhale up. Exhale out. Keep those feet flexed. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Both knees to chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock side to side. We're going to do a bridge pose. So place your heels just beneath your buttocks or wherever it's comfortable, hip width apart. Before we start, make sure your alignment is correct. You can take your hands wherever they feel right today. So we're grinding down on both sides, all sides of our feet, evenly as we lift the hips as high as we can. Lift them high. You can take your hands above the head if you like. Keep your thighs parallel though, and keep the weight even on all sides of your feet. Really lift those hips even higher. Push up. Shoulders away from the ears. If your hands are clasped behind your back, you can really push even higher. Really reach up. When you come down, with control, one vertebra at a time. Slowly. When you get down, you might have to adjust your alignment to go back up. So get ready to go back up. Pushing those hips high in the sky. Grinding down on your feet. Opening your chest here. Keep the knees parallel, the thighs parallel. Come down whenever you're ready, with control. All the way down. Bring your heels together. Opening up, relaxing the knees, relaxing the inner thighs. Use your core so you reduce the hollow in your back. Place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your stomach. And for a moment, just find your breath. Regulate it. Extend both legs. We're going to do side plank. It's a position we have not done yet. So what we do is really roll onto our side. We're going to push up with our right hand if you're on your right side. Find your balance. You've got to keep that length in the spine. If you need one foot in front or behind to keep your balance, keep it. And then eventually we open up our arms looking up. Whoops, it's screwed up. Not ready for it. So if you're not ready for it, like me today, it's okay. Or take your legs, your feet get open. It's easier. Looking up, open the chest here, use your core. Really stretching that arm. Come down slowly, almost to plank. Pushing back, and we go the other side. So your balancing hand is below your shoulder. For me, I've got to stack my feet today by opening up, looking up. Really feel that length in the core. You should be straight here. Shoulders away from the ears. And breathe. Hand down. Plank. Last plank of the day. Make it count. Chaturanga, we haven't done any today. Down slowly into upward dog. Breathe. Last downward dog of the day. Push those hips high. Press those heels into the ground. Shoulders away from the ears. Bend the knees. Go all the way back down onto the floor. Rolling down with control. One more time. Flex those feet. Feel Tadasana. Feel that strength in your body. You're pretty warmed up. You should feel strong. Everything working. Your glutes are working. Your core. Chest is open. Shoulders are down. Feet are working. And now relax your ankles. Open up your arms a little wider. Relax the shoulders. Find a comfortable place for your neck, your head. If you have something to cover your eyes for Savasana, this would be the time. And ready, just let go. Worked hard today, let go. Go inward. Find that sense of peace within you. And let it go. Very gently bring your awareness back to your body. Start to move your fingers and your toes gently. And when you're ready, roll over to your right side into fetal position and just relax. When you're ready, come to a seated position. Nice tall spine. Let's take a few nice deep breaths here through the nose, giving our peace. Being grateful to our bodies for helping us through, building our strength and flexibility. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.
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 Thanks,
Namaste.
Naomi.
Thank you, Maureen. Have a great day, everybody.
Namaste.
Bye, Patricia.
Have a nice day.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, Donna.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great day.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody. Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Bye.
much.
Love you. Bye, Nay.
Bye, Rolf. How are you, Patricia?
I'm very good. I was on the last 5 pages of a murder mystery,
Oh.
and I had to finish, so I was about 5 minutes late in
Oh,
coming.
that's fine. You didn't miss too much, just the warm up breathing and stuff. So good.
Good.
Yeah. So, yeah. Did you have a nice day? What did you do, Cherie, for Mother's Day? Did you get to speak to your daughters?
Yeah, I got a movie. I mean, yeah, we got to see that girl. Oh boy. I asked her, she's going to work for Erica now.
Which girl?
Ramona, she's going to reorganize her bookshelves.
Okay.
I couldn't believe this.
Great art.
Great art. Oh, how cute.
My son's son-in-law, not my son-in-law, my sister's son-in-law's mother So Genevieve's other grandmother sent this to me for my birthday. Isn't that incredible?
Oh, that's so sweet.
I
Hey.
mean, I don't even know the woman, you know, I met her twice, I think, or once.
She knows you're very important.
Well, your reputation preceded your presence, obviously. That's great. That's
You
great.
have a
Very
role,
sweet gesture.
role in the upbringing of Geneviève. You do.
Pardon me?
You have a role in her upbringing.
Oh, I don't know if I can deal with that pressure.
You can send her the right book.
Yes, I've got a whole list of books to send her, but I think, well, I don't know. I wanted to send her the David Hockney alphabet book.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I thought that would be really nice. So that might be my first birthday gift.
Okay, that's a very good idea. Yeah. And I've got a few good books that I think are, yeah. So I'll tell you my favorites when you're older.
You know, I just read The Velveteen Rabbit.
Uh-huh.
That was the first time I did. I actually did it as a meditation.
Oh, good.
The guy read it out. It was very, very sweet. My goodness.
Oh, yes, it's a classic.
Yes, it is.
So, and Pat the Bunny is a good
Yeah.
one.
I've always been fond of Pat the Bunny, but I've never read The Velveteen Rabbit, and I think it
Yeah.
was really nice. I bet there's some beautiful illustrations of that, huh?
Yeah, and that kind of goes. I just sent the funnest New Yorker lady drawing. You have to look at it.
Oh, I saw that. I thought it was very cute.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I
Like
have
a
it. It
cartoon.
said it was long, and so I haven't looked at it yet.
no. So she's drawing all those animals with a mask. It's just so darling the way she's doing it.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Very
Very
happy
sweet.
A goat. No, but whatever.
Was it a hard class today?
No, it was very complete, Naomi. It was very good.
Good.
The bottom.
Yeah, very nice. I'd like to do, the ones when you sit and you cross your legs, and I'll show you, I mean,
You want to do the eagle?
with the legs that, you're right, you bend your left leg, you put your right foot to the left side of your
No, with the hips, you mean? Like
Yeah.
this? Like
Yeah.
this? I have to go back.
Yeah, that thing, and then you do whatever. Yeah,
That's good for the hips. I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
You can't do it all. You just have to,
No, it's nice it changes about. I like that.
yeah.
That it's
I like
a little
to keep it
different
very-
every time. Yeah.
okay.
I have to, I don't know if I told you this. I used to have to use a chair to get myself up off the floor.
Uh-huh.
I can now get myself off the floor just by using my hands and my legs.
How is that? You
I
building
really-
your strength, my dear, and your flexibility.
Yeah, I
That's
really must be
wonderful.
getting stronger. Either that, or my confidence is just building up, but I can actually, lever myself off the floor without hanging on to anything higher up.
Oh, that's great news.
So if I ever go to a picnic,
You can go down on the floor.
I can get down on the floor and get back up without a chair. Yeah. It's awkward. I'm not saying it's very graceful.
Sure. No,
But
that's fine. I mean,
It's a
it just
real
shows you
accomplishment.
you're
Yeah.
building your strength, which is great,
Now, I'm so glad I have mute, because in some positions I do a lovely fart.
Yes.
There's one woman in our regular class, students have come to me and said, can you tell her to control herself a little bit? But, yoga is such that you're releasing. And so if you release as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah. I mean, you could tell her to have a cleaner diet, maybe, so that it didn't smell, but the noise is still going to be there, right?
Well, it's quite a small room, so it doesn't help much. But,
Right.
you just have to, be humorous about these things. Really.
Yeah.
What can you do?
So Rosemary is starting an orphanage of lost reading glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she can start a business of some of us who could, buy some secondhand reading glasses.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well,
So
they only cost $1.
No, I know.
99 cents off, right?
I don't like the dollar ones. I can't see through them.
Oh, you can't?
No.
No, and I have to have special lenses, so I can't partake. But my good news is that my friend Michelle, who's been stranded in the Himalayas for close to 2 months now, is tomorrow making her way to Delhi to catch a plane at 3 a.m. back to London.
Wow.
I feel much safer here than I will in London. But
I think that there's a very low rate in India and a very high rate in London, but she'll
what's
be
wrong
careful.
with London? They were saying that they've opened things up there already.
No, I don't know. Eliane is leaving on Friday.
Oh, good.
Brittany with her son. She had to prove that her house is her primary residence, and the doctor said she couldn't travel on a train, so she needs her son. And the little boy is going back to school on Monday, so she shouldn't be around. And
Okay.
Okay, I'm so glad for her. That's great news.
so
Yeah. I don't know why we're opening up, but I think the reason might be that maybe the hospitals aren't so overwhelmed anymore.
no. But the hairdressers in Paris,
Oh,
they were a cover up. They have a mask and a glass shield.
Shield.
And they opened the hairdressers today, and at midnight 01, a hairdresser was starting to do hairs.
I
So
have no doubt the hairdressers will be fully booked for the next few months.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
well, they wore a mask, I mean a shield.
Well, it's
Well,
sort of
one
like
word, but they have to cut the hair off.
yeah, it's sort of like the dentist. I mean, nobody gets closer to your face than a hairdresser or a dentist. It's not the same as, being able to reach your hand out to pay somebody or, it's much more dangerous in a way, your hairdresser.
Toes done, Naomi?
Huh?
Can we get our toes done?
She's not back. She's not back at work.
Well,
I think salons and manicurists and so forth are still on hold.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be June 1, maybe.
it's not essential.
No. Although I'll have to say mine are essential at this point. Gee, I'm struggling a little bit with
You
it.
can't do your own?
I'm not very good at it. My toenails, yeah, but, I don't know. My nails are much more difficult.
Yeah.
And then my hair is another story. I won't try to, I'll mess it up completely. So
You're
but
not
I
doing
need
your
a good
goods.
cut.
The cut, yeah.
Yeah, I need a good cut. for
Well,
sure.
look at my hair.
It's going to be interesting to see how long it's going to grow before you have it cut. What's the longest you've ever had it?
Oh, I had it really long, and I had a chignon. And then when I got married and I arrived in Los Angeles, in Manhattan Beach, and I was, I was all by myself. I mean, husband was working. So I went up to the hairdresser and had my hair cut short.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, but Yvette likes it this way.
Yeah.
But if you want me to clean your spiders, in France, there's a broom that's a round thing like that to pick up spiders on the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is fun. Actually, this is fun to talk like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice when there are not too many people. It's overwhelming when there's so many people, I think, I can't even see who's all on the
Right.
yoga class.
I've had such strange nightmares that I'm like glad to wake up in the morning. Last night, I dreamed that I was in a fancy hotel in my hometown of Kansas City, And it wasn't a hotel that exists at all. There's no such hotel as the Plaza Hotel on the Plaza. And I was supposed to meet Michelle Curtis Cole for lunch, but it was raining so hard that I called her up and I said, if it's raining so hard, maybe you don't want to meet me. And she got so angry at me, right? Michelle.
Yes.
And so the rain sort of let up and I went for a little walk, and there was a restaurant. It was a themed restaurant. And the theme of the restaurant was some sort of Disney character that had a backpack, and you ate in the backpack. That's what the restaurant was, in the backpack. So I wanted to call Michelle and tell her, and I picked up my phone, and she had sent me something about that this was her favorite character. And I said, that's an amazing coincidence, because I'm at the restaurant right now and I wanted to respond to her and I couldn't figure out how to make my phone work. And I couldn't remember her last name.
Did you tell her the dream?
Not yet. I don't think I want to tell her the dream because I'm afraid how she'll interpret it.
Yes, I would not share it with her. She
no.
may respond,
I know.
I
know.
A few
But
things.
what a weird dream. How interesting.
Well, so many anxieties, I think that's what it is, that, you just, you sublimate all those anxieties, because I don't feel them during the day. I'm not particularly worried, but I guess just, it does come out in dreams. Have you not been dreaming? Have you had nightmares?
I always am lost. I can't catch my train. I haven't packed properly,
Yeah.
I'm always late.
I dreamed about Erica Torrey too.
Uh-huh.
I dreamed that we were something about helping her out, and we were in her house, and she had a front porch, and I went out to the front porch, and there were 4 ladies there from the San Diego Art Institute, and they were saying how they were going to help the Athenaeum, and they were all going to get together. Did you get all sorts of stuff in the mail this week asking for money from the Lux?
Yeah. No, it was, Erica was from the Athenaeum, the email. She had horrible time with that. That was hacked, her email.
Oh, yes, that's right. And then I got something from the Oceanside Museum of Art that was like toilet paper. Did you get that one? Asking for money? I'm surprised.
Yeah. Give a square, no?
Give us 4 squares, for $1 or a whole roll or whatever.
I think it might be real. I mean, maybe it was funny, like $1 would cover the genitals of
David.
Yes, you remember?
Yeah.
We don't want to cover those, though.
Okay, I've got a meeting with the Samaritans in Boston. It's interesting. The Samaritan in Boston is a suicide prevention.
Oh.
And it was started by a woman called Monica Dickens, who knew well my mother. She's the great-great-granddaughter of Dickens.
Wow.
Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens. Yeah.
Wow.
And so she started that in 74, and she was born in 1915. My mother was born in 14, and she died in 92. And so anyhow, I've been involved with them, and I'm going to talk to the new director.
Okay.
So
Well, have a great day, Sherry.
Yeah. Naomi, I want to talk to you a little bit about the meeting we're having this afternoon.
okay, bye, darling. I'm leaving.
All right. Good luck with your phone call, Sherry.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to look at the bylaws. Are they long and boring?
The bylaws are okay. There's nothing the matter with the bylaws. They're pretty standard, and at least they did put in a clause that said that the act can be changed without changing the bylaws.
So what can be changed?
The address, because they're using Amanda's address,
Oh, I see.
right? And I don't think it's probably such a good idea, but then, you know, everything's changes with addresses and everything.
Sure.
I mean, we're very unusual that we have, you know, been so consistent. But I didn't see anything the matter with the bylaws, but there's no budget. There's no budget again.
Shall I email this morning and say, are we going to be discussing budget? I haven't looked at the agenda either.
I sent an email. The agenda doesn't say anything about the budget. And it also, there's a document about our main purpose. We're reviewing our main purpose. And it's like, why are we doing that? This is not a retreat. What, our purpose hasn't changed. So I said, I don't understand why we're reviewing our mission. That doesn't, our purpose, that doesn't seem appropriate. And then I said, we needed to have a discussion about how we can virtually, you know, support some gatherings and send out regular emails. Honestly, honey, I want to see what Amanda's done. She's making all this money. I don't think she's done squat. I don't even think she sends out reminders to people to list. You know, the only way that SD Van has a full calendar is because every time I get a notice of an event, I send an email saying, please list this event. I don't think Amanda does squat.
Yeah.
So even though I'm worried that there's not going to be enough money to pay her, honestly, I don't know what she's doing. I want to see, I feel like we should have a report of what Amanda does every month, the same way I send a report to the full committee when I was in charge of paying her. So I don't want to mention that, but I think if you could mention that at the meeting, that we need to see a report of what Amanda has done.
Why don't I send an email now? Because I'd like to make it clear that we still haven't seen a budget.
Right.
We still, you know, where is the money gone from the grant that we worked so fucking hard to get? You know, that's what I'm pissed off about.
And how are they justifying it? We haven't ever seen how, and the justification is coming up. I don't know whether they'll delay it but probably not. They don't seem to be delaying much. So yeah, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about are they on top of that, of the grant being justified. Mind you, the grant is not in a name. It's not anything to do with you and our names aren't on the grant.
I know, but still.
Exactly. We're on the board.
Yeah.
So that makes it. So justification for the grant, a budget, a report about what what she's actually done, you know. I think they're really important. And then because she can't just make a call out and say, list your events, right? Which she hasn't even done anyway.
Right.
I haven't seen that. And, you know, I want to sort of give leeway because it's a crisis. I don't know what she's going through in her own home. But, you know, these are pretty simple things to do.
And really, we've waited a long time for the budget.
Yes.
You know, we've never had the budget. We haven't seen the budget from the art walk at all, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, you know, I feel half demotivated by it. If you know what I mean. It's a disappointment. And we don't have any much power anymore.
They were making a query about, well, if there's going to be a San Diego County Arts Council, the implication was, so what is the real role of the North County Arts Network if there's going to be a San Diego County Arts Council? And I think that's really stupid because, of course, in a San Diego Art Council, you're still going to have to advocate for North County.
Right.
So I didn't understand that at all, you know. And so before you write anything, make sure you read my email because
I'll send it to you before I write it.
Well, already wrote one email, but I didn't include everything that we just talked about.
And should it go to the whole group?
Oh, yes, the whole,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to do that right away when we hang up.
okay.
I don't know what is wrong with TechSoup, but both things have not worked for me.
No, and did you get any answer from support, tech
No.
support?
Not yet. And I thought, okay, it's Sunday, maybe they, you know, whatever. And I just thought, I'm just going to pay for a month and I'll deal with it later. And the Wix thing is not that critical, but again, you know, I don't want to have to pay the tech thing and the regular price.
No, and also you need to check your bank account and see whether they've taken funds. If they haven't supplied the service, but have they taken the money?
Okay, I'll do that too.
Yeah, because it could be that the money hasn't gone through, but you know, there's no reason why if they gave you a code, there's no reason why that code shouldn't work.
It didn't work on both accounts.
Yeah, so did you contact them with the online help?
Yeah, I've tried everything, Patricia.
And did
I
you
can't get Zoom on the phone. You've got to be a business person, not a premium or whatever it is that I am. So, you know, I spent hours trying to get in there and then they finally said,
did you send them the codes that
oh
aren't
yeah,
working?
I've given them everything for both. Wix, I contacted Wix as well. I've contacted TechSoup and Zoom. So I'll just have to wait and see.
It sounds like it's very hard to know, you know, when you're doing things between two parties and they're both saying it's not their fault.
Right.
So you can get into trouble. But we've used TechSoup before.
Okay.
And
it's a good price, you know.
Yeah, it's a very good price, and we registered already as a nonprofit, even though they had to double check that, you know, before they issued the codes. But now that they've issued you both codes, there's no reason why it shouldn't be working. And I would think that they are going to say, oh, well, it's Wix's problem, it's Zoom's problem, you know, knowing them. So did you have you been in touch with the Zoom support? They didn't.
I've emailed everybody. So I just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Wix is pretty responsive, but I haven't had a response to this.
Right.
And
I mean, the best sort of way to try to do it is with those open chats where you.
I know, but it's really, and you know, I'm now 130 on the list, you know, and so then I'm doing other things, and by the time I remember to go back, I'm checking, you know, it's really irritating.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's okay. You know, it's nothing critical.
Yeah.
I don't have to have that 2-year thing immediately. If I can sort it out in the next day or two, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but all good, all good.
Yeah. I hope it's just not a big waste of time that I started.
Okay, it's not your fault. It's really not your fault.
I'm putting a check in the post to you today for my stimulus money.
Oh, Patricia, that's so kind of you.
And so let me know if you want to, you know, create some sort of campaign around that.
Okay, well,
I haven't
seen the unusual one in that you probably don't really need the stimulus money, but most people really do need it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the only issue.
I'm in this little category between because my income is low, I get the stimulus money, but I don't get it. So the people that have high incomes get it, that have lows, but I can't imagine the only one in that position.
Right.
You know,
well, you know, we're waiting to see what these guys are going to do for us. They postponed the meeting Friday. The board was pretty upset. They want to push forward.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're doing pro bono work. You can't force people to.
No.
You know, it's on their schedule. I get it completely. So I'm just trying to keep everybody calm. And we've had a few good contributions this last week from our e-blast. So that'll see us through. And the
So,
application,
that was stimulated maybe by the Giving Tuesday a
Yeah.
little bit.
definitely.
I mean, that's what I mean. If you even get a couple, because it's pretty simple to send it out, right?
Yes, it's very simple.
We added a logo, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden you're attached. So
Yeah.
good.
So, yeah, it's fine. But thank you for your generosity, Patricia. Really, that's very kind. I really,
I thought about the other museums that asked for money and everything, and then I thought, no, I have to be careful,
yes.
and I can't give Darwin's money. I can only give my money, so that's what you've got.
Wow.
It's, $1,000 isn't going to make that much difference. I don't know.
Well, that's huge for us. Thank you very, very much.
It's a half a grant, right?
Well, yeah, it's half a grant.
But
you
that's
know,
not
and
much.
So, yeah, it's, we're going to be fine. The applications seem to have slowed down just a little bit, which is great.
Yeah.
So I think we've got a few pending, and so, hopefully we'll catch up. But I
Okay.
think as things move forward, more and more people will be applying.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. But thank you very, very much. It's so kind.
You're welcome, dear. Well, I know you'll use it wisely.
Thank
So
you.
I'm glad about that. And I know how hard it is to be programming all this and be responsible for all this. And, at times of crisis, it's a crisis for you as well. And to have to do all this extra work during a time of crisis, it's a lot.
It's
a lot. to
But
take on.
it's okay. I feel good about it. And
Good.
I think it's brought the board much more together, which is for me really great.
I think that's
People
excellent.
are really taking power and wanting to get involved and do their thing. And, it's great. It's really good for me. And I've
Yeah.
delegated certain responsibilities, and everybody's just very happy to do it. So it's good. I think it's been very cohesive for the board, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, I actually said in my email about INCAN, I said that my donation was dependent on seeing a budget, as I had stated previously.
Okay. Yeah, I saw there was an attachment there about the $100, and I thought, what a fucking cheek. At this point, when everyone's struggling, they're going to ask for their $100. I just thought that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
And I may say something like that too. I'm going to send the email first to you to vet, and
Okay.
then I'll send it to the group.
Yeah.
So I'll
Okay.
do it right away so everyone has a chance to read it before the meeting.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the email this morning, so maybe Amanda or Richard has already responded to my email. So make
Okay.
sure that you read everything before you compose your email.
I shall do that.
All right, sweetheart. Take
All right.
care. I'm off
Thank
for
you.
Christmas.
Thanks so much. You have a
Alrighty.
great day. Speak to you later.
Okay, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.